So our day started with breakfast by Achmelvich Bay, and then a visit with the neighbors. These Highland cows are so flippin' cute. They're very hairy, which is handy in the wind. And I desperately want one, but again, Steve won't let me. We just don't have a big enough place, and honestly, I don't know that I'd be a very good cow keeper. But I have to take photos and film every time I see one. They're just that adorable.
Morning.
Good morning. Oh, look at my hair.
Yeah.
I've given up, as you can tell. It's day 7.
Oh, yeah, probably, yeah.
Thursday. Is it Thursday? It's
Yep.
Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So we're nearly finished. Oh, we still have a lot to do today.
Yep.
And a good drive tomorrow. The big drive. I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. This morning we met with the locals, the hairy coos. There's some gorgeous black hairy coos over there eating.
Yeah.
You can hear them eating their little pigs. How'd you sleep?
Okay, actually.
Yeah, I slept
not
really
too
well
bad.
last night.
Yeah.
I think we can hear the water.
Yeah.
And
it
it's,
helps. Can
yeah, it really does. It's hypnotizing.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, day 7. Here we go.
Woo.
I'd like a bath. Can we get a campervan with a big bathtub, please?
No.
Okay, first stop, probably
Lochinver.
Lochinver or Ardvreck Castle. I don't know what's in Lochinver.
Yeah.
Okay, first stop, one of those two. Our first stop that morning was Lochinver, a gorgeous little fishing village with the River Inver flowing through it. We got there early in the morning, so not much was open, but what a gorgeous little place. And I dare say this out loud, it's famous for fishing. My dad loves fishing, and once he hears that, I have a feeling we'll be taking him to Lochinver next time he visits. Set in some gorgeous scenery, Ardvreck Castle is a ruined castle dating from the 16th century. It sits on a little outcrop in Loch Assynt. It was built about 1590 by the MacLeods of Assynt. While the hills around it may not have made it the best defensive fort, it certainly made for some dramatic scenery. So we are at Knockan Crag. The rocks around here are some of the oldest in Europe. So this explains the different types of rock and how old they are. 525 million years old, 580, 540. And according to the sign on the rocks above us, 1,000 million years old is on the top. So the oldest rocks are actually on top. Some of the world's oldest rocks can be seen while visiting Knockan Crag National Nature Reserve in the Northwest Highlands Geopark. These rocks are so old that the rocks on some summits were formed from sand in tropical seas when Scotland was south of the equator. Living here now, especially since it's getting into winter, that's very hard to believe. It's an incredibly interesting place. There is an open-air visitor center, which was really handy because enclosed visitor centers were closed at the time we visited. So this was great to be able to read the boards, see what we were looking at. There's a small visitor center with information. According to this, the land we're standing on was once joined to what is now North America. Scotland and North America drifted away from each other, and then I came back. There are 3 trails that you can walk, and throughout the trails there are sculptures, there are information boards, rocks with information on them, incredibly informative and gorgeous scenery. It's incredible to think some of these rocks were around billions of years ago. I can't even fathom that kind of time. This picnic table looks like a Flintstones picnic table. It's so cute. We are at Corrieshalloch Gorge, and apparently, where did I read that? Oh, there it is. It means ugly hollow. That's rude. Oh. So this is the path, at least the beginning of it. I've seen a lot of vlogs where people come here, but I never see the path. So it's a bit of an incline, but it seems like a pretty easy path to follow so far. way. So those mounds, those little mounds of earth, were left here by glaciers 15,000 years ago. You can see one better there. A couple of them.